Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Eric Spitz.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Eric. Eric owns a company called MyNHD, and what they do is natural hazard disclosures for real estate transactions. But what we're going to talk about in this video is environmental. So where do environmental reports fit into the landscape of natural hazard disclosures?
Well, they're not in the natural hazard disclosure statement at all.
Right.
But environmental, I mean, we're seeing climate change across the board. That's our natural hazards, but it affects, it's environmental stuff. Mm-hmm. It can be a leaky gas tank underneath a gas station leaking, which would affect the whole area.
Right.
It could be an airport nearby. Mm-hmm. It could be a dump site nearby. It can be as simple as a chemistry lab in a junior high school nearby. Yeah. It can be a laundromat nearby. Mm-hmm. And all of these have environmental impacts, environmental implications that could affect the property being sold near there. So this is really important that, when the seller's selling a property, that all of these things are being disclosed to the buyer.
Right. So the environmental is not required. Right, it's an optional. So if they're going to order the environmental report, how do they do that?
Well, when they place their order for the MyNHD report, they can click on Add Environmental for an additional $20. Now, I used to think it was an add-on many years ago, where I think not really needed, not required by law, nothing like that. But ever since CAR put this add-on on the CAR forms, I said it's a no-brainer. We've heard too many lawsuits going on, and a prime example of that was in Texas, where a family buys a home, and 6 months after they own the home, they start smelling this. As the winds blow a different direction 6 months out of the year, they start smelling a dump that was 2 miles away that was never disclosed to them. And they ended up suing because these things need to be disclosed. What we're trying to give the buyer, allow them all the information to make an educated decision and do their due diligence, and that's what we're trying to do.
And then protect the seller from a failure to disclose issue on the other side.
Sellers need to disclose this, and the sellers may not know about all these things. And even the agent, who's supposed to be the expert of that area, may not know all these things, but by hiring a company like MyNHD, we're doing the work, everybody gets a protection. Right? That's what we do. That's what we do. And environmental is a big issue now, because as we know, lawsuits are way up. And
plentiful.
It's plentiful. And it's all disclosure issues, disclosure, whether it be natural hazards or environmental or any other types of disclosures.
No question about it. So if someone wants to mitigate their risk and learn more about a property they're considering buying, how do they reach you?
For sure. Contact mynhd.com, mynaturalhazarddisclosure.com, and mynhd.com. Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends.